everyone. I know it's been a minute. We have not posted because we
I'll do the intro.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it recording right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what's going on, everybody? I know y'all missed us. We've been doing a whole lot. You know, we missed y'all, but we're finally back. We got another Q&A video for y'all.
But this time, we're asking each other questions.
Yeah, because I got some I need to ask them before we get married. You know what I mean?
And y'all gotta work with me because I just got Invisalign today, so I might sound a little weird, but here we are.
Yeah, so we both got Invisalign. So she's talking with a lisp right now, but we'll make it through. So,
Yeah.
So the topic of today's video is basically we came up with questions that we'd like to ask our significant other before we get married. You know, things you really need to know before you jump the broom and be stuck with somebody before you really know who they are.
Stuck?
You know? I mean, before you with somebody, ball and chain.
Really?
Something.
Before you live happily ever after with your best friend.
Well, you know, to each his own. But we want to get these questions out the way before, you know, our wedding is in 36 days now. Right?
Yeah.
So we want to ask these questions to each other and make sure that we're very clear on what we're getting into before we make that big decision.
I've kind of told Mike a little bit that I'm feeling like he is getting cold feet a little because our household it's been a little weird. Like we're usually all over each other and just super intimate and stuff. And you see he looking confused, but I've been feeling like he's been kind of distant a little bit. So I'm always asking him like every freaking day if he still wants to get married. So I just have a few questions that I want to ask before we, you know, make this transition because I'm feeling a little anxious.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that he really wants to go through with it. Do you feel any type of way about me? Like my attitude is shifting?
What? I mean, I just feel like you're holding on real tight. Like you're trying to, like, just hold on because we almost there. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to carry me across the finish line before I do something dumb or something like that. And then so it's just it's a little different. It's not how so then I think the natural reaction is like I'm just like, relax, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any cold feet. I already feel like we do everything married couples do.
Yeah.
We've been practicing for like 2 years, so I don't believe that that much will change. But I also think that we're not thinking about the things that will change yet.
Yeah.
You know, there will be some things that change, and change comes with resistance.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be just me internally, just feeling like, you know, a lot of shit is about to change, and I got to start mentally preparing for those things. So
Yeah. I'm trying to like calm down, but it is a very anxious time for me because I feel like my body is like in fight or flight. Like it's like I need to keep this the way that it's supposed to be because it could change at any moment and then my heart will be broken. So I'm having a hard time just like relaxing and letting us get to the wedding.
yeah, just relax.
Well, answer my question first.
My first question is, okay, what do you believe the role of a wife is?
I believe the role of a wife is to...
Don't give me no politically correct. I don't know the role of a wife is. What do you think the role of a wife is?
I believe that a woman should keep the house looking nice.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she should keep her man happy, so that means keep him fed, keep him sexed up, and always have a good attitude because that determines the attitude of the household. I feel like she should uplift her husband, make sure he's going out making that money happily. I feel like wives also just make sure that life is really going the way that it should be between the couple. Like keep the goals intact, keep the money intact, keep everything moving smoothly.
Keep the money intact. So you manage the money?
Yeah.
So I make the money, you manage it.
And I manage it, yeah, because we all know how men spend money, you know. I think wives make sure that the savings account is looking good and that you got money for all the extra stuff you like to do.
Okay. That's your answer?
Yep. Do you like that answer?
Yeah, it's a good answer.
Okay. All right. So, my first question is, what do you think that you'll miss the most about being single?
Okay.
And be honest.
What I miss the most about being single is not having to really do things constantly think about other people.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's like I can make my mistakes in my own little world. Like my mistakes don't really affect anybody else. Like,
Yeah.
I just, you know, whatever comes from my mistakes or whatever decisions I make, I got to deal with them. It's not, you know, it's not impacting or making somebody else look bad. Now, if I step out and I do something crazy, it reflects on you. It reflects on my family. We've been on TV before. Now everybody, I'm making everybody look dumb. So I think there's just a little more pressure. You know, kind of walking the right path.
Yeah.
A lot more, or just making sure like I'm operating within the conditions of our relationship. So
Okay. So just having to always think about somebody else.
Yeah, constantly.
Okay. I can see that actually. Okay. Your turn?
All right, it's question number 2 for me. Would you rather be rich and miserable or poor and happy?
I'd rather be
Be
poor
honest,
and
man.
happy.
You lying.
No, I'd literally rather be poor and happy because I need to be happy. Like, I'm one of those people, I'm always smiling. I cannot just be rich and have to be miserable. Like, no. I don't see why I would be miserable if I was rich, but if I had to, like, literally choose right now, I'm poor and happy.
Okay. So happiness more over money.
Yeah. Why, you better quit your job? Don't be making us poor now. Don't make us poor. I'd rather be rich and happy.
Hey, look, when that money start coming in and she start acting different, I'm like, hey, remember what you said on that video?
That's all men be cared about. What would you warn someone of that is about to marry you?
Marry me,
Yeah.
personally? What would I warn somebody about myself? That's a good one.
Tell the truth. Tell it.
I like a little adventure.
What does that mean?
You know, I just like a little adventure. You know, like we don't have to be. I'm not a very traditional guy. Like I'm not going to be going to church. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not a churchy guy. You know what I mean? When it comes to, I like to still express myself like as a man. So you got to be okay with me. You know, noticing women. Not to mean that I'm gonna go get them, but if I see a beautiful woman walk by, I don't want to act like I got to be like, oh my god, she's gonna get mad if I act like I saw her. You know, just.
You ain't able to do that anyway.
Yeah, when we see a bad one.
No, I'm saying you're not able to act like you don't see him either.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm gonna see it, and I mean, it doesn't mean I don't think you bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, okay, and just keep on moving. So if you're gonna be very like upset about things like that, just it's probably gonna be hard for us to get along because I don't know, I'm just kind of carefree. Like I'm not. You know, I don't like being stalked on my Instagram about every little thing that I do. So things like that just turn me off very quickly. So if you are very sensitive about little things like that, then we're probably not going to get along.
I already knew that, so we're good there. Okay.
All right, so question number 3. Question number 3, which one is going to be? Speaking of that, what are your views on infidelity?
So I 100% do not stand for cheating at all. And it's good that you asked this, and I think we should both answer it because
No,
it was one of my questions too.
Okay.
Cheating to me is having sex with another woman without my knowledge, kissing another woman, spending money on another woman is cheating.
Wow. All I got for was $5.
Emotional attachment is cheating. So if, you know, something big happens in your life and it's some other woman you want to run to, you're probably cheating on me.
Okay.
And I will not stand for it at Divorce.
Well, I'm broke. I ain't got enough money for you. So, I think that's fair.
Okay.
For me, cheating would be if you look at another nigga too long.
What?
Not to play. Yeah, I mean, obviously any of the physical things without my knowledge. I mean, you already know I'm not gonna be down with that
Yeah.
anyway. So
I'm
telling
gonna
me,
say if I cannot tell you.
telling me ain't gonna make it any different. You know, remember that time you tried to get me to be cool with your last movie? She really tried to get me to be friends with the last dude she dealt with. I don't know why. But yeah, so
I was trying it out, just seeing what was acceptable, what wasn't.
yeah, a lot of hanging out, spending the time. I think because that builds an attachment.
Yeah.
You don't really spend time with people you don't like, and you spend a lot of time with another man. First of all, you shouldn't have no other men around you, and no male friends. I ain't really got no female friends, so it's like at least intimate friends. You know, associates cool, but like intimate male friends, I really don't see that working in adulthood. Like men and women cannot.
So I can't go out and meet a new male that I find to be really funny or whatever, and we just be friends.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's good to know.
No. How would you feel about me going on a trip with the boys for a couple weeks?
Definitely not. It's not happening. A couple of weeks is way too long.
Okay. Let's say one weekend-ish, like a long weekend.
A long weekend is okay.
Like
I'm okay. Now, as long as it's not consistently, like you're taking vacations, every quarter, I feel like it's too much. But once or twice a year, having a boys trip, I feel like it's fine.
Okay.
But we all know what y'all doing, boys trip.
We know what the ladies do about girls trips. I done heard some stories.
But I feel like that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? We be angels compared to y'all.
Yeah, right. Since we just talked about what cheating is, do you feel like you can be faithful for the rest of our lives?
Yeah, faithful under the terms that we have for our relationship.
Okay, and what terms do we have? Just so I'm sure we're clear.
We really want to tell everybody what our terms are?
Tell them.
As long as you know about the girl,
Okay.
they can't be here in Atlanta.
Right.
Gotta be out of town, out of state. Can't be nobody from DC.
Definitely nobody from DC. He used to live in DC.
Obviously, don't do anything embarrassing. Like, I gotta be safe and protect myself, something like that.
Doing what?
Don't be fucking with no girl wrong.
I don't think that's the agreement.
You said if we go out, if I'm out of town or out of
Okay.
state or on a guy's trip or something like that.
Just so everybody understands what this means.
Is that YouTube friendly? Basically, I'll have a little freedom as long as it's from out of town, but it's not consistent. It's not like I can do this every weekend. It's just like one hall pass once every couple years. Right?
Again, just so everybody's clear.
Or am I tripping?
I don't think we're all the way clear. Okay,
Okay.
so this is my thought process. We're gonna be married for the rest of our lives, right? And having sex with one person for the rest of your life is not reasonable, especially as a man. Okay, so what I tell him, and I know we just talked about trips, maybe 1 or 2 trips, guys trips a year, whatever. I tell him, if you're out of town and you're having a good time and it's, somebody down there that's interested in you, want to give you their time of day, I don't know why they would, but if they do, then that's okay with me. I know what you're thinking, okay, but it's okay with me personally. Don't whine and die on nobody. You're gonna come back home. I don't need to know nothing about it. Everything's gonna be fine. She doesn't even live here. The thing is, like you said, stay safe. It doesn't need to be anybody in Atlanta, obviously, and you really don't even need their number. If you're that lucky to have a one-night stand, have at it. I want you to be happy, but they don't need to live here, and it doesn't need to be any further communication.
Now, she can't do that. She can't go on no girls trip and have no one-night stand. So
I don't have one-night stands anyway.
All I'm saying is like, look, There's double standards in this one. I ain't gonna lie. Double standards are okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And which is fine with me because women, we're just a little different, and I understand that. I've understood that a long time ago. I really don't need another man. So.
Exactly. You do.
You're so dumb. Let us know what you think in the comments. I know y'all gonna.
I know y'all gonna talk.
I know y'all gonna talk, but it's just. It keeps my man happy. So you know. Anyway.
I absolutely believe I can be faithful under the conditions that we have in our relationship.
I love it.
That's my politically correct answer. Last question, because this has been going on for a minute. What excites you most about getting married?
What excites me most is just knowing that I have you for the rest of my life. Okay. You can't just get in an argument with me and storm out. Like, we are really married. Like, people are looking at me with respect because I am his wife, okay? And I just get to have you forever.
No, I feel the same way. I feel like not only am I marrying my best friend, this is someone that even if we're going through bad times, you're the person I want to go through bad times with. You're someone that I've just decided, I don't care how many years go by, the loyalty is here with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For you. I don't care about how many side chicks show up. Ain't nobody gonna be coming to you as a woman.
Yeah.
Trying to
No,
say
it ain't gonna be no side chick.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Joking. Ain't no as a woman text coming through. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You have my loyalty, and you're who I'm deciding to spend my life with. Because if this don't work, I'm gonna be a dog and for the rest of my life. I ain't getting married again. So it better work.
It will. Okay, I got one more.
Okay. You got a bonus question?
The bonus question. What are the 3 most important things that I can do to keep you happy?
Sex, sandwiches, and silence. It's pretty simple.
You really get on my nerves.
I'm just saying.
I'm so serious. You get on my nerves.
3 S's. Sex, sandwiches, silence.
Okay, well that's easy. At least it's easy.
You know what I'm saying?
If you ask me, I'll be over here like, oh, I need this, I need this.
No,
Okay,
I don't
so
need much. I just don't need you to get on my nerves. I need me a sandwich when I'm hungry. I need me something when I'm ready. That's about it. You know. All right, so I know one question that everybody and their mama want to know, that all our friends say that we gonna switch up on. My parents don't even understand why we get married because of this question. Are you sure you don't want any kids?
100% sure. I do not want any kids. Never want kids. Don't. Let me not go too far because I know y'all get. But yeah, we're good. We're so good.
Good. I ain't reversing this in a second. I ain't doing it. But no kids in our household. I mean,
Now-
except the son.
Except for son.
Yeah, but no new kids. I know y'all gonna come at me for that.
So for once and for all, to ease my anxiety and to make me feel better about this whole thing, are you gonna change your mind within this next 36 days about getting married? How sure are you want to marry me?
How much money have we spent on this? I'm sure about all the money we spent. I'm definitely gonna do it. We're gonna have to go through this and we'll figure the rest out afterwards.
So ain't no turning back.
Ain't no turning back.
Oh.
Alright, y'all. I'm finally out there. I guess we off the hot seat.
Yes,
Okay.
we're good. So maybe I can relax now and not be
Relax.
all
Let it
up top of
flow.
him.
Let it flow. You know?
Bye, y'all.
All right.